folks, Tech here from Open the Fridge. I'm here with Chris Munson. We're talking about Halo 4. We just had the opportunity to play some of the new multiplayer. So is there anything you can tell us right off the top of your head about the new game?
Well, lots of things actually, but we'll focus on the multiplayer like you talked about. Halo Infinity multiplayer is a brand new experience that we got for Halo 4. A lot of different components to it. I'll just break it down really easily. War Games is the competitive multiplayer component of that. Competitive multiplayer, obviously very famous within the Halo franchise. 343 is taking great pains to take what has been really important about Halo multiplayer for years and years, and now added their own spin on it. We've got a lot of great stuff involved with that. We got Infinity Slayer, which everyone saw at E3. People will be able to play it here. And it's just an added way of making sure that people are going to come back into Halo and understand that Halo is back and better than ever. The other component, of course, is Spartan Ops, which we also announced at E3. Spartan Ops is a brand new episodic content experience, co-op focused. Basically, for we release 5 missions a week. We have 10 weeks worth of content. In those missions, you're just basically playing as co-op, basically going after a lot of different missions or goals. It's more like a campaign, an addition campaign, but it means for some people to, I don't like to do competitive multiplayer. I like to actually do something else that has a little bit more teeth to it, a little bit more story related to it. As you, as a Spartan, are part of a squad to kind of go down to Requiem, which is the planet, and accomplish a couple different missions. All those things within Halo Infinity multiplayer feed back into your Spartan progression, your player progression, which also feeds into the entire canon of what Halo Infinity is all about. It's you as a Spartan aboard the UNNC Infinity, and War Games is basically the virtual holodecks where Spartans go to train against each other, and Spartan Ops is real-world missions out in the real world.
Wow, sounds like you guys really outdid yourselves for this one, huh?
We've really tried. 343 has to have a lot of credit. Bungie did a fantastic job in the first 10 years, and now 343, we're all fans. We all want to make sure that this is going to be the best Halo that we can put out there for all the fans.
Sure, it's certainly shaping up to be just that. Even playing the multiplayer, it had a very familiar feel. You know, it has a lot of the same guns, but there's just that little aspect that makes it feel a little bit different, a little bit new, and I think you guys really captured that.
Oh, thank you. And, Infinity, like this Infinity Slayer, we also have Team Slayer. That's a well-known mode within competitive multiplayer. Infinity Slayer just adds a little twist to it that gives people a little bit more impetus to come back and say, oh, well, there's different things. Regicide is also another mode, which is fantastic. It just gives people who may be well-versed veterans within the Halo franchise to go, wow, this really feels fresh and new. And then some new people coming into the franchise as well going, wow, this is what I expected about Halo. This is so awesome. It has made the jump into the next decade of Halo games.
Definitely. I even saw features from the evolution of the series. Like, you guys now have the loadout, which, of course, debuted in Halo Reach, so you can switch in between, rounds of multiplayer. Again, new weapons. I saw a few new guns in there.
Absolutely. I mean, we got Forerunner technology as well. We got, different types of games. You've seen out at the E3 demo. These types of weapons give an added dimension within the sandbox. It's really important for people to feel like they have a little bit more differentiation between those. We got the DMR is coming back. The Magnum is back as well. And it's really important. We want to bring these all to the fan base, both new and old, to really experience something. And of course, with Forerunner technology, you never know what's around the corner. We announced the things like the scatter shot, which is a great weapon. But there's other things out there that we have yet to talk about, and stay tuned for those things.
Can't wait. Now, in terms of the story, do you guys have it set up to keep going? I heard that 4 was going to be the first in a new trilogy.
That's correct. Yeah, we announced that well over a year ago, at last E3. And really just said, look, we're going to set up, we're in it for the long haul. We want to make sure it's called the Reclaimer Saga. And it's something that we feel very good about what we want to do. Frank O'Connor is doing a fantastic job in setting the course for what the story will evolve. And so he's done a really great job, and his team has done a really good job making sure that Halo 4 catapults off into a new decade.
Awesome. Well, it looks like 343 is a worthy successor to the franchise, and I think you guys have got a really good thing on your hands.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your time, Chris.